What's happening, y'all? It's Brad. Thanks for listening, sharing, and supporting our show. And I'm so proud to announce that we've got 2 new avenues for you to support. So check the show notes because there's 2 links in there. One is for seekjesus.co. It's a faith-based apparel company, and they've got some awesome options to choose from. If you use the code HATTENIN, you'll save 15% off your order. And any order $75 or greater, you'll get free shipping as well. The second link is for those of you that are thinking about starting a podcast, or maybe you have one, but you're looking to monetize it, you're on another distributor, whatever the case may be. We've been using Spreaker since day one. And what I love about Spreaker is that there's no secret tiers for you to reach to start making money. You can start earning from your very first episode. So check the links to get started. Thanks so much for the love, and let's start the show.
Yo, what's happening with what's happening?
Welcome to What's Happening. I'm Brad.
I'm Fred.
So shall we talk about what's happening? What's happening with you, bro?
Not much. Tired of shit. Just got back from Ohio. Did some work on the rental property.
I feel it. I just got back from Grand. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just knew what you was gonna say. I guess I just got back from Grand Rapids. I was out there working for the weekend. You know, I tagged you on my little Snapchat post, and you ain't respond to it because you a hater.
I responded with a video.
No, you didn't. I got no video from you, my brother, at all.
Yeah, I took a video of me demoing inside the house, knocking down plaster.
You didn't hit send. It's all good though. I ain't mad at you. But here we are. We're back at it. Part 2. I've gotten a lot of feedback from part 1 of the greatest rapper debate. And I'm loving it. I'm happy to hear it. And we're ready to figure this out. So we started with 64. We got down to 32. And I'll tell you the 32 that we got left after I reintroduce my man, my brother, the executive producer and co-host of the I Don't Care What You Think podcast. What's going on, bro?
Well, thank you for having me back. Yo, I do want to say one thing. You know what? I'm going to do it for y'all. Look, y'all clap for me. I'll put the clap there for y'all, but look. Yeah, I wanted to say this, right? I wanted to make sure it was recording and then make the episode when I say it. Yo, the music you add when you put on your Steve Harvey voice, when you be like, what's happening? This podcast, that's what's happening. What's happening? I'm just like, yo, that shit is so authentic. Like you found the perfect music to fit the way you be so happy. The music be like, that shit is perfect. Like you're a fucking producer. He be like, this is the place we talk about what's happening. What's happening, Fred? I was trying to get that shit out because I go to all y'all episodes for the intro. I be like, yo, this nigga be so happy to record. He could be having a bad day. That intro be that nigga be sitting there like, man, Fred, today was just fun. What's happening? What was happening?
That's because it usually take him an extra half hour before we're ready to get going.
All right, we good though, but thank y'all for bringing me back for part 2.
Appreciate you for coming through.
And I'm coming through during Ramadan. You don't know what I'm going through over here.
Oh, you going through it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Story time with your boy. Speaking of Ramadan. So I had a training event that I did last weekend, well, the prior weekend. You know, I anytime I do a training event, you know, I bring food to the location that I go to. And first day of Ramadan. So I had a whole lot of food up in there and nobody could eat it. And they felt like I was torturing them and taunting them. And I was just like, my bad.
You good though.
Now, to be fair,
my whole job know I'm doing Ramadan. They walked in there with like 8 8 things at Dunkin' Donuts. Like, I bought breakfast. I'm like, yeah, this is hilarious. My coworker like, oh, you can't eat, right? I got 2 for you. I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, now to be fair, the manager told me that was happening, and he said, get something that they can take for later, for when the sun goes down and they can't eat, which is what I did. But then he wasn't there that day to help defend me when I brought it in. So it is what it is.
I'd have been cursing you the fuck out. Bitch ass nigga, no, we can't eat.
All right, so we started with 64 rappers last week. We down to 32. The 32 names that we have left over, just gonna run through them quickly. We got J. Cole, Wale, 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J, Talib Kweli, Kanye West, my favorite of all time, Biggie, Snoop, Twista, Jadakiss, Ghostface Killer, The Game, Common, Nipsey Hustle, Nas. I was gonna give you an opportunity to say your favorite of all time.
I'm gonna leave it. Now it's gonna be the last 2 for me.
We got Ludacris, Black Thought, T.I., 2 Chainz, Kendrick Lamar, Pusha T, Missy Elliott, Method Man, Drake, Andre 3000. I'm just laughing at how mad you was about that last week. Lil Kim, Tupac, Lupe Fiasco, Jay-Z, Cameron, and Big Crit. That's the 32 that we got left. We're going to nail this down. And at the end of this episode, we are going to determine who is the greatest of all time. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Same rules apply from last time. We're going to go 1 for 1. It's 3 of us. Majority wins. So, in the round of 32, the first matchup, we got J. Cole and Wale.
I can answer that. I can answer that. Give me J. Cole, and you gotta give me J. Cole by a landslide. Nigga makes the better music. He's the better rapper. He got the better albums. He got the better career. He's better at everything except for the dreads, because he looked dirty, and I give Wale his dread. But he beats Wale in every category, every single category.
Well, Fred, I know how you feel about J. Cole. So is it even a discussion?
It's no brainer, bro. Like you said, by a landslide.
Not only is it a landslide, it is unanimous. No disrespect to Wale at all. Just you got dealt a bad card, brother.
Nah, I just want to say something, yo.
Go ahead.
This complete bullshit. J. Cole having the easiest. Yo, he went from Fat Joe to Wale to the winner of 50 Cent versus Busta Rhymes.
Well, let's figure that one out. 50 Cent.
This is some bullshit.
50 Cent versus Busta Rhymes.
Then I'm looking at the other shit. LL Cool J. This shit is making me mad.
Stay on task, bro.
This one is so easy. Like,
stay on task.
I got you. My bad.
It's always somebody with an easy run when you in March Madness. You know what I'm saying?
Other rappers on here fighting their ass off, and this nigga just walks. Yeah.
This is probably a good time for me to remind the listeners that I have an app that determines the seeds.
Please do.
Can't help that J. Cole got an easy walk.
Swear to fuck.
He might have some problems in the Sweet 16, but we got to get there. We got to finish around the 32. 50 Cent versus Busta Rhymes is our next matchup.
That's actually a tough one.
That one is.
Yeah, that shit is actually a tough one.
Here we go. For me, it's gonna be Busta. No disrespect to 50, but Busta been giving it to us for what 26 years at this point.
I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of both of them, but my preference, like I can't even compare careers because 50 and Busta done had them niggas are legends. Like, but
now if we talk about just the music,
I gotta go off preference. I prefer to hit 50 Cent, even though I'm a Busta fan. But if you sit both of their catalogs next to me, I'm gonna grab all 50 CDs and be like, all right, I prefer 50, so that's why I gotta go with 50 because I know Busta career musically and 50. It's like Busta got mad shit, but Busta ain't gotta get rich or die trying. at all. Like, now one of his albums is like, it's like
you tell me Busta ain't got to Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm
or the Massacre.
I'm gonna come back to you and say 50 Cent ain't got an Extinction Level event.
That's true, but even when you put those next to each other, 11 million copies, platinum. It's like even the Get Rich or Die Trying is the bigger album.
I think Busta's better, so it's on you.
No, I see that's the hard part. I don't, like Busta's a beast at rapping, but we talking prime 50 Cent, bruh.
Listen, everybody that's listening to this episode right now is in their head going, because I'm feeling like I'm running and I feel like I gotta get away.
That's
true. Every day date.
You only rapping that shit because
that's a feature.
Like
that's a feature.
Do I need to run down 50 Cent music?
No.
I was about to say.
I'm just saying that everybody.
This nigga ran the radio for 6 years, bro. Like it was only 50 Cent coming on from 2003 to 2006, 3 years straight. Him and the G Unit was running the radio, bro.
I don't know if he had that over Kanye, but that's a whole nother discussion that maybe we'll get to later. Fred, what you got? 50 Cent versus Busta Rhymes. I'm just saying. 03 we got College Dropout. 05 we got Late Registration. I'm just saying. I actually
want to be technical. 04 we got the College Dropout.
You're right.
He was always a year after 50.
You're right.
They never came in the same year until they went against each other.
In 07 when 50 said he was gonna retire.
I give him that. That's when 50 run was over.
We so off topic. It's not Kanye versus 50 Cent. It's Busta Rhymes versus 50 Cent. I'm picking Busta. You picking 50. Fred, the pressure is on you.
Man, that was a good. This is a good ass round.
Hey, so look, and I ain't gonna lie.
You about to take some bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. Star.
I was going, you know what I'm saying, for sure. You know what I'm saying. I just felt like from childhood to adulthood, you know, Busta's always been around. He didn't, you know. He been in the battle rap scene, mainstream, you know. That guy, he's a legend. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no way of denying it, you know. But when I look at it, 50 has more hits, you know what I'm saying? If I had to come through and be like, you know, somebody be like, you see them post all the time, hey, if you had to spit a rapper, you know what I'm saying, song, and you had to pick between the two, word for word, I probably got a better chance of living off of a 50 Cent song than I do a Busta song. And I ain't even gonna bullshit. And I probably can't even spit it fast as he do and in the same amount of breath. So I'd be a dead nigga. So that saying, I'm leaning towards 50. I had to take 50 in this one. Unfortunately. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, Busta, I was picking Busta, and then when I really thought about it, I had to be like, yeah. If a mug be like, name 5 Busta songs right now, all right, you got me.
Like, that hurt my stomach, my heart, my soul.
You know what else it is about Busta? And I'm really a Busta fan. He's a mood. Like, you got to be in the mood to hit Busta Rhymes. And the reason why you got to be in the mood to hit Busta Rhymes. And we talking prime 50. From in the club if you wanted to go party, to 21 questions if you want to talk to some chick, to all that gang shit. I was a poor nigga, I was a rich nigga and getting money. Now you can't tell me shit, nigga. You can find me. He got everything. Busta is an acquired taste. Like, he do got the songs, but you don't really. When the last time you listened to Busta Rhymes and Mariah Carey hit record? I listen to Busta and Janet all the time because Janet, I'm a Janet Jackson fan, so I'm always listening to that song. That's my favorite Busta song. See,
I feel like the argument that you just made is the argument for Busta. Busta is like anytime, any place.
You never in the mood to hit them old ass hits that he. You never in the mood to hit Break Your Neck. Don't you sit here and lie to this. You did not wake up in the past 12 months and go, let me put on Past the Cavassier. No, you did. No, you
not Past the Cavassier, but I did do Give Me Some More.
I'm always in the mood to hear that. So I give you that too. That's my shit.
If people had enough, give me some more. All right.
Well, 51. Sorry, sir.
51. I think it's some bullshit, but it is what it is. Majority rules. Next, we got what's about to get nasty. Next, not on this one, but the next one. LL Cool J versus Talib Kweli.
I got LL Cool J, and I ain't even got to explain it.
Yeah, I'm
even though Talib Kweli is the better rapper, but that's all that nigga is just a better rapper.
Yeah,
and this ain't about strictly lyrics, because like I said, it's about more than just that, and he lose. He didn't know to beat Rick Ross.
I agree. I believe I said it last episode. LL is probably one of the most slept on. I'm going with LL.
I would take Talib, but again, that's majority rule, so it don't even matter. LL Cool J is going to the round of 16, and here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, you finna be a sick doggy, so I'm going first. You know
Kanye West versus Biggie.
And I'm going with Biggie.
And you try for this shit.
You doing that. No, and I'm not doing that.
Just to be petty. Ain't no way you can realistically look at Kanye's catalog and put that up against Biggie's catalog. And honestly say Biggie. There's no way. No disrespect to Biggie.
It's the only reason you can say that is because he died. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason.
The only reason you're holding him up so high is because he died.
No, that's not. You know what I'm saying? I actually have a deeper rooted, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to travel, you know what I'm saying, like 16-hour drives, you know what I'm saying, listening to Life After Death.
When he died.
Bro, what I'm telling you, when you ride 16-hour drives, bro, with your dad, you know what I'm saying, listen to Life After Death album, you know what I'm saying, double disc, like.
That's my shit. That's my favorite Biggie album. That shit up.
Hey, straight up, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, yo, Biggs, wake your ass up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's my shit.
But you know what I'm saying, like, for real, I'm riding with Biggie. Like, I mean, he's a lyricist. If we want to speculate on time, you know what I'm saying, he'd have crushed the game for, you know what I'm saying, who knows how long. But regardless of the fact, you know what I'm saying, just for childhood memories, you know what I'm saying, I'm rocking with my dog, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? But I will give it to you. Kanye West catalog is better, you know what I'm saying, from a producer standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, he's definitely, you know what I'm saying, top candidate. But from a childhood, you know what I'm saying, and my love for Biggie, you know what I'm saying, rooted from long drives with my militant ass daddy who refused to fly my ass because he cheap, you know what I'm saying, and you driving from Ohio to Colorado, you know what I'm saying, listening to the same damn CD for hours. I'm rocking with my dog.
What you got, Jersey?
Yeah, it don't matter. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be fair, right? I'm gonna be totally fair. Yeah, he only lost. He only lost because he died, bro. So I gotta give it to Kanye. He only lost like Tupac died with like 7 albums out. But this nigga died with one, and then they dropped one after he died, and then
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like I said,
and it hurt me to say it because Kanye is destroying his own catalog with these whack ass albums he be putting out. Like his last one was decent, but it took 40 fucking songs to make it listenable. The shit before that was corny. Yeezus is corny. Fucking the Yeet album was 7 songs and it was decent. Him and Kid Cudi, like, he's tarnishing his own shit because he came out the gate with 3 amazing albums. But it's like
he can't keep the pace.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Biggie can't keep up. Like, once you run out of the 2 Biggie albums, you still playing Kanye music. And this before the Kanye I don't rap no more Kanye. This before, like, it's too much music. And Kanye is nice. So it ain't like he losing to somebody who's not a good rapper. So he's losing to a good rapper. It's just a good rapper with a bigger catalog. And it's like, yo, if this was Talib Kweli, Biggie would have smoked them, but it's Kanye. Like, so Kanye got it.
Yeah, y'all know how I feel. I said it last time. I said it on the previous episode. I've said it to plenty of people in real
Man,
life.
shut up. I don't even want to hear the rest of that. Just move on to the next one. You just so happy he
Kanye West is the greatest.
Look, he wanted that so bad.
And no, I'm gonna say this to tell you why I know you want some bullshit, because just the last matchup, y'all voted LL Cool J over Talib Kweli because of his catalog, even though you said Talib was greater. You was just
better rapper now.
You was just hating on Kanye just to mess with me. I'll believe that the day I die. You, no, you, because literally the last matchup, the very last matchup,
I told you why. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you told me why.
You can take it. Nah, you can take it for what it's worth. Hey, I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? That comes from deep rooted long drives. You know what I'm saying? That was my dog. Like I'm not bullshit one bit. You know what I'm saying? But take it for what it's worth.
The next matchup, Snoop versus Twista.
Yo, these shits make me mad because I feel like I'm kind of giving the same answer. Yo, Twista's better than Snoop Dogg, but what would the world be without Snoop Dogg? Like,
it's the catalog.
The catalog
He's a legend.
like Twista catalog is long, but it's not impactful. Like the impact of Snoop, man. I don't even.
Is that unanimous?
I just bought Twista yesterday too. Snoop, man.
And Twista is a beast.
I just played Twista yesterday. Well, Twista would be happy to know that we got him out the first round at least.
Yeah, at least.
But then he went against Gucci Man. So who the fuck cares? Whatever.
All right, I think we're about to be unanimous again.
Nah, no, that's a little hard for me.
Jadakiss versus Ghostface Killer.
Yeah, my girl made me a Ghostface fan. It's gonna be a little hard for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You gotta save your marriage, bro.
That's a nigga. All I got is you is her song. You know, that's her.
No disrespect to Ghostface Killer, but it's Jada for me.
Yeah, I'm going with Jada too.
Then it don't matter who I pick. Go ahead.
No,
I was gonna pick Jada. I was gonna pick Jada, even though I must say this because it's hurting me to say this.
All right, so
Jada. I gotta say this real quick because it's hurting me, and I want to put everybody on notice.
Go ahead.
If y'all ever get a chance, listen to Freddie Gibbs' "Black Illuminati" featuring Jadakiss. I think the nigga lost the voice. Like, he was supposed to have throat surgery years ago, but he said if he ever got it, he won't be Jadakiss. Like, that's what you know him for, his voice.
Right.
Yo, he was on Freddie Gibbs' song sounding crazy. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with his voice? I think the shit caught up to him. Because that song came out this year, and it sounded like he was trying to clear his throat and couldn't do it. And that's a nigga, he live off his voice. Yo, if that shit go, Jada might not never rap again. He might sound like Beanie Siegel. Like, beans just don't sound the same.
And while I'm thinking about it, somebody messaged me literally today. We're gonna have to make some time to get back together. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna curate a playlist of our favorite songs from all 64.
Oh,
I bet I could do that.
Hey, we're gonna have to put that on the Spotify.
Exactly.
Yo, me and my girl make mad playlists on Spotify. We got our favorite storytelling songs, our favorite throwback. Oh, we got mad rap playlists. Mad at them shit.
Oh, and that was
make playlists.
That was actually Nadine from our the listeners from our What's Making History series that gave me that idea. So shout out to Nadine. All right, let's keep it going. Ooh, The Game versus Common.
Common. And I'm saying Common because he's a better rapper. And if you line their catalogs up together, Common has better albums. He put out better music. The Game had a strong intro, but the longevity of Common is way more impactful than the longevity of The Game. And I just argued with somebody last week that The Game literally came, tried to put niggas on, and they did nothing. there's no offspring of the game anywhere in hip hop because everybody he tried to put on flop. Every single artist. And I'm gonna give you an example. Baby King just won a Grammy for Rap Song of the Year. That's Kendrick Lamar's artist. He came out 6 years after the game and was able to produce us a Grammy Award winning rapper. The game hasn't given us anybody, and he had a label before Kendrick was rapping. So off impact alone and longevity, Common beat him. Because Game could have won, but the downward spiral this nigga's on, and Common being 100 and going the other way is like, yo, Common got him.
What you got, Fred?
If I had thought about picking the game, I was really just convinced that Common won, but I was gonna go with Common regardless, just for, you know what I'm saying, the legacy he got on hip hop alone. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a legend in his own way. You know what I'm saying? And it's that simple.
And every time I see this nigga act, it make me want to go listen to his music. Like when I watch a movie with Common in it, I be like, yo, I'm about to go put some Common on that shit.
If I see a movie with Common in it, I'm expecting him to rap a couple bars. Anyway.
Yeah, Common is a beast, and that's a unanimous choice. All right, so next we have Nepsi Hustle versus Nas, and there's no disrespect to Nepsi Hustle at all. Rest in peace, but we know that Nas is winning this one. Any questions?
Look.
Hey, look at his face. Look at his face. He's like, I dare you to say some bullshit about Nas.
I did somehow to give. I want to hear somebody try to get Nipsey a fight.
Nah, I mean, look, hey, I will give Nipsey a fight. I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying. He's one of the greatest, you know what I'm saying, or nothing. But Nipsey did bring something different, you know what I'm saying, to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The way he came about it, you know what I'm saying, being independent, you know what I'm saying, being one of the first ones to charge, you know what I'm saying, what was like $100 for an album, you know what I mean? Like just standing on his own principles to how he did it. You know what I mean? Like that's just where I want to say. And he gave hella albums and music, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't as mainstream, you know what I'm saying? Like Nas, you know what I'm saying, come from the era with Jay-Z. He smoked Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, and a beef, you know what I'm saying, a feud that they had. So, I mean, you can't take nothing from Nas, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the greats. He came through one of the hardest eras of hip-hop, you know what I mean? So, I'm not saying that, but I still give Nipsey a fight because, you know what I'm saying, he do got quite a catalog for, you know what I'm saying, the short time he had in the game. He's produced more albums than some motherfuckers who've been in the game twice as long as he had. You know what I mean? So you can't really take nothing from him. He impacted and actually, you know what I'm saying, created his own culture within, you know what I'm saying, hip hop, you know what I'm saying, to a sense. Like, I mean, gang violence has always been a part of hip hop, but you know what I'm saying, being able to say, hey, look, you can still come from this particular area and make it, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't always just gotta, you know what I'm saying, bang to do it. You still rep who you is and be who you are, but change, you know what I'm saying, the scenario, you know what I'm saying, or the outcome that most people feel would generally come from somebody like you. So that's my fight for Nip, but Nas still my guy. And I'm going with Nas.
Yeah.
Just because you did all that, I gotta say one thing. You know, back in the day, it took 2 years to back in. I mean, real simple. And it's a fast flex too. Back in the day, it took 2 years to make an album. You spend a year recording, and then they come out the following year. Correct? Everybody on this podcast right now has heard Nas Illmatic. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Nas Illmatic came out when Nasir Jones was 17 years of age. I think he was 18, but 17 years of age. He recorded all that rapping at 16. Nipsey Hustle ain't got a tape better than that. So 16-year-old out rap grown ass men in 2020. I want niggas to remind you, Bow Wow was once a teenage rapper, so was Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
So to know that Nas pen, and this ain't even me because it ain't even my favorite Nas album. To hip hop, they say Illmatic is the greatest rap album ever. He wrote all of those songs at the age of 16 and recorded them. That shit is crazy.
Most that.
I feel it.
I'm gonna just put it like this: Nipsey's impact is what he stood for and how he made it. It's not the music itself
At all. It's him.
It's him as a person.
He's a byproduct.
So for him to get this clean sweep, it's not a disrespect to his legacy as a person. It's saying your music, as good as it is, it just doesn't compare to Nas's, unfortunately.
Ooh,
so there's
you know this ain't that. I don't care what you think, but I guess them niggas try to say Nipsey. Niggas got smoked, and that was the end of that. Move on.
I don't care what you think. And with that said, Nas is moving on to the Sweet 16.
Oh, I can't wait for Nas next round. Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah. This one, the next one is Ludacris versus Black Thought.
Solo wise, Luda gonna get that because Black Thought did enough to beat Paul Wall, but he ain't got enough to beat Luda. Even though he a better rapper than Ludacris, I give him his credit. But nah, Luda got that hands down. Catalog too much for him. And T.I. We could just move on from that too.
That's a clean. So that's a clean sweep.
Defend 2 Chainz. Just to give it the tip, man.
That's a clean sweep.
Even though I know my side of the world just booed his ass off stage, but I mean, give it the tip.
I mean, and the next matchup for the listeners is
oh my god,
it's T.I. and 2 Chainz, but I think we all there. T.I.
Yeah,
right?
we all agree. That's an agreement, unanimous. Y'all ain't even had to speak on that. I did it for the group.
All right, we got Kendrick versus Pusha T.
I'm about to put Kendrick. I was just bumping Pusha. I just bumped Pusha 5 hours ago. Like that shit with him and Hove is crazy. Y'all heard that song yet?
I don't think so.
Him and Jay-Z got a brand new song out called Wrist and Neck. Bruh, Jay-Z was... I hate that old nigga is so nice, bruh. Yo. This nigga did a Twitter triple entendre. Bruh, I was so mad that he did that shit. This nigga said, "Our bluebirds while y'all ran." No, he said, "Our bluebirds while y'all ran in the Twitter birds. The only reason why it's a triple entendre is because birds is drugs, Twitter is the bluebird, and Twitter bought Tidal." The nigga did a triple entendre for Twitter. Then he said, "I put y'all niggas houses." He said, "I put y'all niggas mansions on my wall. Y'all take real money and buy fake watches. Is you shitting me?" He said, "This is real sapphire. I don't wear fake diamonds." Yo, he was fucking wilding. And then he kept saying, then he did the niggas keep saying if Big was alive, Hove wouldn't be Hove. He said, "Nigga, it was in God's will. I will always be Hove." That nigga was wilding on that Pusha T song. Yo.
I think I did hear. I heard that line that you just said. I don't know how or where, but I might have heard the song.
Yeah, that's Pusha T new shit for his album, man. God damn. See, I'm a prisoner of the moment. So since Push is giving me mad music, I want to say his name, but it's Kendrick. But Push giving me mad music in like the last 2 weeks. Like, but I'll give it to K-Dot. K-Dot got it.
All right.
I just had the big push up real quick because that nigga album gonna be fire.
All right. The next matchup, Missy Elliott and Method Man.
Method Man in my top 5. And
where you going, Bradley?
We too quiet on the podcast.
I'm trying to be.
Where you going?
I I didn't even know they was matched up. I'm kind of mad.
Method.
You going with Method?
Because because this is the greatest rapper tournament, and Missy is probably the better artist.
Okay.
But in terms of rap,
all right, that
right.
made me pick Method, man. You helped me.
Missy Mr. Elliott was.
Ooh.
Hey,
because Missy's a really good rapper.
And here's why I got to pick Method.
Okay.
Because as soon as we got down to this matchup, the first song that went in my head was "Takeaway." She's singing on that song. That's not a rap.
I got your argument.
No disrespect to Missy Elliott at all. She is one of the greatest artists that we've ever had
in life. I know people that got her in their top 5 off impact, like just like it was Missy, like no Missy, like,
and rightfully so.
Yeah,
damn sure.
But in the greatest rapper tournament, I got to go with Method.
All right, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna go Method Man. You helped me because I didn't know how to. I didn't even know how to word that shit.
Fred, you with us, or you want to say anything about Missy? Did I put it together just right for you?
I mean, you did it perfect because I still was picking Missy though. I ain't even going front. You know what I mean?
Hey.
And when the matchup came, the first thing I thought of was Rottweiler, but you know what I'm saying? Missy just, you know what I'm saying? She's timeless at the same time. So like,
yeah,
that you know, and she got a song with Cole, you know what I'm saying, and a few other, you know what I'm saying, folks like from today's more era, you know, those that she still can.
Wait, what song is it that she got with Cole? That it's blank in my head.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, but she's singing.
Yeah, that's true. Because you know, what I mean, my nigga Method Man got the joint with Conway the Machine. You know, that's rapping Lemon Squeeze. If y'all anybody want to ever check it out.
Now, this next matchup,
Andre 3000.
Somebody go get mad when they
Andre 3000.
We got Andre 3000 versus Drake.
And don't give me Impact neither, because half of Atlanta today still picks Andre 3000 as the greatest rapper alive. I just watched the Migos do a video, and one of them picked Andre 3000. And they got still God to them.
Last week's episode, he was mad that we picked Andre 3000 over Big Boy.
hey, and I told you this week he was gonna smoke Drake, nigga. Ain't no fucking question. That nigga is the better rapper. Drake, I see, it's different. Drake has a team of people that help him put his music together. I know Andre pens his stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a joint effort like Drake's is. So if you want to do music, all right, I'll give you that to Drake. They both rap and sing. And one's a better rapper, straight up. They both have a wild impact. But that nigga, all them niggas Drake think he influenced are off the backs of Andre 3000. Because they love him and they're like, he's their Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Andre, bro.
What you got, Fred?
Don't let me start rapping on Andre. Fuck shit up in here. He just ain't better than Big Boy.
Here he go.
Just want to put that out there.
I'm you know, look, Drake done made hits. I don't care if he got a team or not. You know, he still has an incredible fan base. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put on, you know what I'm saying, for Toronto. You got to give him that. Like, and like you said about 50, that motherfucker ran the damn radio for 3 years straight at one point. I mean,
still running that shit.
So, you know what I mean? Like, Drake is definitely, you know what I'm saying, a top 10 artist, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people's, you know, category. But for the childhood, you know what I'm saying, for the paved the way, set the tone, you know what I'm saying, was authentic, you know what I'm saying, like
original. You don't even get that more. Like, Drake a fucking chameleon. Andre was original. Like, I created Young Thug exists because of Andre. That whole weirdo style shit is Andre.
Hey, I'm not taking it away from him. That's what I was saying. He was authentic, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't know if we wanted to pimp hoes or do a little jig, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, But yeah, Andre got it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me give you one funny.
And they covered that.
Yeah, let me give you one funny, right? Young Thug was on T.I. podcast and he disrespected Andre 3000. He was like, man, what the fuck Andre ever do for me? And T.I. was like, do you see what you got on? And he was like, what you mean? He said, nigga, you dress like that because of that nigga. Like, he took the ass whoopings so you can dress like you dressing. He said, yo, that weird dress, only Andre did that, bro. He was like, so you pay homage to the nigga that brought fashion into hip-hop. Like, he didn't look like nobody, bro. Like, you look weird because it was okay for him to do it.
Can't go bow tie suspenders with the
Word up,
button.
and then to find out all he smoke is weed. That shit is crazy.
Listen, Andre 3000 is a unanimous choice. Not disrespecting Drake, but it's Drake. Sorry. So next we got Lil Kim versus Tupac. So I gotta clip this out just for social.
Why?
Just that face right there. I gotta put.
I thought you said you gotta take it out. Like,
I'm gonna post this on socials. Tupac won, and that's unanimous. Am I right?
All right. I was about to say he even had the better. Yo, she never got a diss record. She got a diss bar and lost her beef with the nigga.
All right, so we can go to the next one, and this is an interesting battle: Lupe Fiasco versus Jay-Z.
Extremely interesting. Jay-Z.
I didn't even know how you would. What the fuck? Hey, yeah, you was smoking dope on that one. He said, "This is an extremely interesting battle." Lupe, how can you even put them two discographies next to each other and say it's a fucking battle? That motherfucker can't even pass reasonable doubt on a scale of sales, albums, originality. Like, I mean, get the fuck out of here.
All he can do is share. All he can do is share a microphone with the nigga. That's it.
That's it.
He can hold his own in the cipher.
Time out. Y'all being disrespectful. Y'all being way disrespectful. I'm not saying Jay-Z shouldn't go over. I'm not saying that at all. Jay-Z wins. I'm picking Jay-Z too.
Jay-Z a landslide. They go fuck me.
But let's not act like Lupe is a bum. Let's not do that.
Listen, yo, you can't put them two side by side and say he's not a bum. I mean, shit, he's not a factor.
All right,
Lupe is damn near one of us when you gonna put his discography next to Jay-Z's. Stop playing with me, man.
All right, I'm gonna make it easy for you.
What about his ability to rap?
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you.
Like rap, he could rap. Yeah, a lot of people can rap. We got 64 of them motherfuckers up here.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
Goddamn it, he last week he didn't like Blueprint 3 at all, and I don't see shit Lupe got better than Blueprint 3. Stop it.
Wait, hold on, I got that. No, I'm gonna help you defend Lupe. I'm gonna explain to you why it's lopsided. The nigga Hove is Michael Jordan, right? Lupe Fiasco is like Penny Hardaway. I'm about to give you an example of what I mean. This is the example I'm giving. He's really, really good. He ain't Jordan good. Like Penny Hardaway is one of the greatest point guards ever.
Yeah.
Then Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, regardless of position. That's what he's trying to say to you. Like, how do you put the goat next to a sheep? Yeah, we do the same thing, like a goat and a sheep. You get it? They do the same thing. But this is a goat and this is a sheep.
That's still a wild comparison. Jay-Z wins. I'm picking Jay-Z.
Okay. Is Tom Brady the greatest quarterback ever?
Yes.
Wasn't Michael Vick really good?
See, I think Michael Vick is the wrong comparison.
Any quarterback that ain't Tom Brady, that ain't Peyton. If Jay-Z's Tom Brady, Peyton, whoever's number 2, Nas and them over there, Lupe's not a top 10 greatest of all time. Nothing. He barely making top 5 from Chicago.
You basically saying like Joe
Disappointing.
Burrow. You comparing Joe Burrow to Tom Brady after year after year.
Yeah,
Right?
like, you do, real nigga shit. You do know Lupe runs out of music.
Y'all hella disrespectful right now. All right.
Yo, nigga.
You being disrespectful.
I'm about to say, you watch my podcast, nigga. The Cool by Lupe Fiasco is one of my favorite rap albums of all time. But at the end of the day, that's 1 to 5 Jay-Z albums that are my favorite rap albums of all time. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Cameron versus Crit versus Big Crit.
Now, this is interesting for one reason. Cameron got longevity. Crit got longevity. Cameron got impact. Crit impact not like his because he knew, but I would have to say this honestly, being a Cameron fan. Crit catalog is better music. Cameron might have a longer catalog and a more impactful catalog, and that's why I might slot it to him. But Crit's catalog, all of them albums are better music than what Cameron gave us. Like just straight up and down, like it's just better rapping. Like music, everything is just better. And Cameron shit is just, it's nostalgic because Cameron shit don't hold up no more. So Cameron got longevity, but it's also dated longevity. Like we throw some Cam on right now from back in the day. Y'all watch them niggas battle the locks on versus. You see the impact of their music. It was like, this was 03. That shit was fire. I'm going Big Crit. I'm sorry, I gotta go Big Crit. I was trying to lean to Cameron, but I don't want to hear that shit no more.
That's a surprise.
Yo, I want to go Cameron so bad, but it's gonna hurt me to see Big Crit, who is a fucking way better artist and rapper than this nigga. Like,
well, unfortunately, I don't know a whole lot of Big Crit, if much. So I'm gonna go with Cameron for the nostalgia, just because I know.
I'm a stand-up guy because I know both of y'all gonna go Cameron. I'm gonna just give Crit my vote. Because Cameron about to get fucking smoked.
It's up to you, boss man.
So last week,
here we go.
We had Jeezy versus Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that I didn't think Cameron was really all that great. And I really didn't like Dipset that much. But I was still going to pick him over Jeezy. Yeah. Yeah, you had that. You brought up D12 like I was comparing the two.
Dirty dozen.
I don't know. I don't know a whole lot of Crit's catalog.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I know, I like it more than Cameron.
Way more, yo. And I'm a Cameron fan, yo.
So I'm actually picking Crit. And Big Crit is going into the 16.
Even though your pick was kind of biased.
Hold on. What the hell? Hold on. How did you skip him past Jay-Z?
Oh, what did I just do?
Yeah, because I was about to say, nah, boy. I don't
need just put Jay-Z there, though.
For real, like that.
I'm a Crit fan.
But there's no way.
Listen. And I wasn't going to give Cameron that credit to know he went against Hov. Love for that shit.
All right, we are in the Sweet 16. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna throw in a commercial real quick. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back. All right, we are back. We are into the Sweet 16. So here we go. Sweet 16. We got J. Cole, 50 Cent, LL Cool J, Kanye West, Snoop Dogg, Jadakiss, Common, Nas, Ludacris, T.I., Kendrick Lamar, Method Man, Andre 3000, Tupac, Jay-Z, and Big Crit. And we're going to switch it up the order a little bit. And we're going to say our next matchup for the first round for the Sweet 16. Interesting match. Ludacris versus T.I.
Yeah, we finally got something really, really good on this side.
The South.
But I'm a hands down because and that's crazy because this is my real life pick. Like when we argue, period. This is my real life pick. Ludacris is better than T.I., so Ludacris. That's my real life pick. Like when I argue with niggas, I'm like T.I. being mad at Luda because Luda won album of the year. He didn't. Though I think Ludacris is just better than T.I.
What you picking, Fred?
Straight up. I can't even debate it. Ludacris. I think in my personal life, he better.
Bro, this is a tough one.
It is tough, but Luda.
This is a tough one. I mean, and I say it's tough because we actually was of age. Like we seen both of the guys come in. We've watched basically their whole career. You know, I don't know. Like for me, I like both of them a lot. They both got great songs. I think I'm gonna go with Tip on this one though. Like this one is it's rough though because like you know like I can think of albums from both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I could say to me like they both you know kind of have the same impact. You know what I mean? Like they really aren't too much different besides their swag and their style of music. You know what I'm saying? Like they serve the same purpose. Really.
So sometimes when we get to these tournament style episodes, there comes a matchup where I legit can't choose, and I always let Fred and whoever our guest is go. And every single time that's happened, Fred and the guests have picked the same option. And then so I can just make a case for the other one, but I'm happy either way. And that didn't happen this time. And I legitimately don't know what to do. And now I have to be the one to pick the winner. I love them both. On the last episode, I shared the story about me working at Cedar Point, hanging out with the two international girls, playing Pippin all over the world on my flip phone ringtone in 2005, and how fire that was. And I love Ludacris's music. And then like I know I talked about how when ASAP comes on, I'm just instantly like I'm just ready. Like that song just I mean, they are both phenomenal.
Yo, and Ludacris had a cheat code that T.I. didn't have too. Luda went from being a DJ to a rapper. He knew exactly what kind of music to make to get in the club. That was a mean ass cheat code, yo. He knew exactly what to do to get hit records, yo.
I think I'm gonna pick Ludacris.
Luda.
And I think the reason I'm gonna pick Luda is because while they are both from the South, Ludacris has this Midwest Southern blended type of flow.
And born in Chicago.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he born in Illinois.
I didn't know that.
He got the song when he be like, Ludacris, I've been annoyed. I was born in Illinois, raised in Atlanta, took Hammer since I was a little boy.
I did know that. I forgot. So, wow.
I ain't mad, but I still ain't forgave myself. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Tip got this shit called My Type off the T.I. versus T.I.P. album. That shit is hard. Yeah. You gonna appreciate a nigga my type. When I die, ain't no more niggas my type. So baby, remember me right. That shit hard. That shit hard.
See, that probably is gonna be one of the toughest ones we had.
Yeah, for real. The next matchup, we got Kendrick Lamar versus Method Man.
I'm gonna go with K-Dot because I feel like both of y'all gonna go with Method Man. So I'm gonna stick out there, you know what I'm saying, for K-Dot, and you know what I mean. That's just gonna be my vote.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't gonna say Method Man because this is the one time Kendrick Lamar has a better catalog. Like the music is better. Like To Pimp a Butterfly, the music has more meaning compared to Method Man is putting out good music, but it's just good music. Like Kendrick should stand with you. Like Kendrick hasn't put out an album in 5 years, but it don't feel like 5 years.
Yeah.
Like when other niggas don't put out music, it feel like damn, it been 10 years. It feel like damn was just like 2 years ago. Like that's a timeless dude. Like all of them, the Good Kid, man. I got something for y'all. Hold on.
Well, while he's going to get that,
Yeah, I was about to say for the ones that can't see it, he just dipped off to go get something.
he just dipped off to go get something. But that's two votes for Kendrick Lamar. So Kendrick Lamar is going to the Elite Eight.
Who did you have?
You know, I really haven't had a chance to really get into it, but I'm really not a big fan of Kendrick Lamar at all. It's his style. I think he's hella overrated. I don't know if I would have necessarily have picked Method Man over him. Like I would have felt like that was going to be petty to do it, but I kind of knew that y'all two would pick up Kendrick Lamar, and that's kind of what's happened every single time with his matchups. Is that you know in the round of 64 he went up against Mac Miller.
Y'all see it?
You kind of blurred out, but I'm assuming that's one of your vinyls.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it on the camera.
It look like Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, it is, but y'all can't see it.
Yeah,
That's how timeless this nigga is. I own this nigga vinyl.
yeah, there it is.
Damn.
So we got Kendrick in the.
I don't get it twisted though. I got the Wu-Tang first album too, but I had to find that shit too.
We got Kendrick's for going to the Elite Eight, and the next matchup is Andre 3000 versus Tupac.
This is solely because of impact. Tupac. They catalogs match because Outkast got a long catalog, Pac got a long catalog. They both good rappers. Andre might be the better lyricist though. It boils down to impact.
Andre is better, and
He is a better rapper. He is a way better rapper. But
I don't know that I don't know that I agree with you that Andre's impact is that much greater.
no,
Sorry, that Tupac's impact is that much greater.
Tupac has the biggest impact of any rapper in this bracket. That don't mean he gonna win it. He has the biggest. We just did T.I. and Ludacris.
I think we idolized him because he died.
It don't matter why you idolize him. T.I., Ludacris, Kendrick Lamar, Pusha T, Missy Elliott, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, LL Cool J, Nas. Jay-Z ain't gonna admit it. Biggie said it himself. Big Crit. Almost everybody on this shit is Tupac. They love Tupac. He is the entity. Like Pac is like the Undertaker of rap music. Like it's Tupac. Like,
The Undertaker.
It's like.
I mean, I feel you. He had a great impact, you know what I'm saying, on hip hop.
Just rapping wise, Andre got him though. Andre has him. Like, can't lie, Andre a better rapper than the nigga. But Andre ain't got Keep Your Head Up. Andre ain't got Dear Mama. Andre ain't got Brenda's Having a Baby. These the conscious song. I ain't even getting to the other shit. I'm just naming the songs that mean something to you.
What you got for it? He didn't want that pressure. He didn't want that pressure.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm really pissed off with you because I felt like you did it on purpose. You beat me to the punch because I was just trying to let him finish up, and I was gonna throw mine in there and leave you. You know what I'm saying, holding the bag. And God damn it,
we've been brothers for 10 years. That's exactly what I did.
I seen it. As soon as you just jumped in there with like, well, Andre, I said this motherfucker. I felt like Bernie Mac. If I see my brother America, oh man, I fuck with Andre. Like that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a better lyricist. You know, I'm not gonna say his impact was as loud as Pac's, but I say he still had an impact. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But, you know, because Pac impact was so influential, I think it helps give him the edge. And on top of it, you know, yeah, we talking about best rapper, lyricists, you know what I'm saying? But we still got to put albums and sales out there. And I mean, just being honest, if you had to do it, not a lot of people just gonna know Andre shit. You know what I'm saying? But them same songs, you know what I'm saying, that bro just named, white, black, Puerto Rican, Asian, it don't matter. At least one of them songs, somebody gonna know. If you display 5 songs of Andre's, chances is you're gonna run into a few cats like, man, I don't know none of them.
Not one of them shit.
You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up though, because it really shouldn't be.
Bruh, they
that's
gonna be
it.
like, you gotta play that for me to know it.
Yeah, if I heard it, I might. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for that reason, I'm gonna take Pac.
Tupac goes to the Elite Eight.
And if I had to throw something else out there, Kendrick Lamar made it to the Elite Eight. One of the best songs of his career ain't even a song. It's him mimicking an interview with Tupac on To Pimp a Butterfly. He got Tupac interviewing, and he acting like he asking Pac the question. And that's like one of the biggest moments of his career. The fact that he had that Tupac interview that no one could find.
Nice.
He
All
may
right.
hit him up, man. He may hit him up.
Jay-Z versus Big Crit.
Oh, it's a good run. You know, I love me some Crit. But yeah, that's
he don't even have a rock to throw in that pond. Like, there's no way.
It's Jay-Z. It's unanimous.
Hold on. Jay-Z run was a little easy too. Jay-Z hardest opponent was Eminem. We gotta, what's going on here? Some of these niggas are just slut.
I don't know what side you to put him on where he to really, I mean, the only, yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
You know what? We ain't
It's
gonna
only one that probably could really.
No, I like that they on separate sides because me being me, I know who I got meeting. So I'm glad the niggas
I
is
don't know about that though, but we gonna see.
We can't do this round. He
can't
winning every other round on his side.
We can't keep getting too far ahead because we got.
Hey, you the one that had to break it down in that law. I thought you was going straight to the left. I was ready.
Now let's go. Next one, we got Common versus Nas.
So look,
go ahead. I'm gonna go last.
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I'm gonna go first. Common.
You bitch, yo, you did that shit on purpose.
Well,
you did that shit on purpose. You did that shit on purpose. You ain't really want to fucking pick Common. You lying motherfucker.
You ain't shit. And this whole time you worried about Biggie and Kanye, and you out here just tanking shit. Just But I would be real though. Nas is low key, you know what I'm saying, one of my top 5. I ain't gonna lie. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I bought Nas albums, you know what I'm saying, almost religiously. So, you know what I'm saying, like, truth be told. So it's definitely gonna be Nas.
Nas is unanimous. I was just fucking.
Oh, because I was about to say everything I said about why Common beat the game is the reason why Nas is beating Common.
Nas, Common is amazing.
Yeah, that's what I said. But the same reason for Common beating game, Nas impact. Same thing with Andre 3000 and Tupac. The impact of Nas is way bigger than the impact of Common when it comes to hip hop. That's exactly why Andre lost.
For sure. You mean that's why the game lost?
Well, no, and Andre, because remember I picked Tupac.
Sorry, yeah. My bad. All right. Jadakiss versus Snoop Dogg.
I'm going with Snoop. Hey, if y'all gonna say for the impact, I mean it's going. The impact's gonna definitely punch through with Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
Reason.
It's Snoop. So that was unanimous.
Plus, ain't nobody smoking at the Super Bowl, so I don't give a fuck. Like.
All right, here we go. LL Cool J versus Kanye. Hold on. Let me play my role.
I'm going with LL. Guaranteed 11
You can't
albums.
even say it with a straight face.
11 albums, you know what I'm saying? Platinum, hey, slept on. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm going with LL.
I should say LL because this nigga picked Common.
Hey, I said I was playing.
I'm gonna be 100%.
Here you go. I'm just playing.
I'm gonna be 100%.
I said it. Hit rewind.
No. I'm gonna be 100% fair. Kanye getting it for the same reason why he beat Biggie. Even though LL do have 11 albums, LL 11 albums being all 11 of them shits are not good. Not even half of them shits are good. The name LL Cool J keeps selling his, like, women love that nigga. My mama gonna buy LL if he got a new album.
Ladies love Cool James.
You see what I'm saying? So impact, I can't say longevity because he 11 albums and he came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it to Kanye for the simple fact of listening to a Kanye album is a fantastic body of work. Like the lyrics, the songwriting ability. He beats LL in songwriting ability. So the lyrics with the songwriting ability puts everything together to make Kanye the better rapper than LL Cool J. Because I can tell Kanye, I want some of this. He gonna be like, I got you. I want some of that. If LL ain't rapping about bitches or he ain't just rapping, it ain't working. Like that's it. It's just ladies and women and and LL spitting punchlines right now. It's a little dated. I watched his freestyle that he got. I forgot what he freestyled at. It was ass. But I'm gonna give it to Kanye. Even though I'm an LL, I fuck with LL to the max. I'm happy LL made it this far.
Hey, much respect to the legend. Y'all know how I feel about Kanye. Kanye wins. Fred was bullshitting. He know Kanye better than LL. He's just trying to fuck with me just to fuck with me. Next we got J. Cole versus 50 Cent.
I'm going with Cold World. I don't care. You can be mad about it, but I'm going from mixtapes all the way through. You know what I'm saying? For his body of work, album wise, you know, some of the stuff he done did, you know, not having features and still, you know what I'm saying, knocking it out the park. I mean, I'm going with Cold World.
Now, 50 Impact was bigger, and 50 period I feel is bigger, but that consistency that is J. Cole, like to be a platinum selling artist consistently, like there has not been a down scale for Cole yet. Like you might have spells when you like, I wasn't really feeling that, but he hasn't fell off. He just take breaks when he feel like it. I would have to give it to Cole because honestly, we stopped debating fit, and I'm a 50 fanatic, but the debate about 50 Cent stops at the Massacre. And if you're a fan of his, you bring up his other albums, of course. The debate with Cole still hasn't stopped. Him, Kendrick, they the Jay-Z and Nas of this generation. Like they the top gunners. So he get past 50.
So when we got to 50 Cent on the first episode, I did the clap to the beginning of This Is How We Do. And for whatever reason, my microphone decided to work well and superb, and the clap didn't come through. So for those of you that are listening to this episode and you heard that, when I hear that and you heard nothing, they heard me doing the clap. So This Is How We Do. 50's Impact was amazing. That man ran.
And I had both video games.
2002 to 2003. For me, it was that because once Kanye hit the scene, it was Kanye for me.
This nigga, yo.
A lot of people would say 2002 to 2007, something like that.
That's exactly where it stopped at.
Now, I'm also picking J. Cole.
Okay.
J. Cole is absolutely unanimous.
That was his hardest fight so far, too.
For everything y'all said, and that was a battle. And this Elite 8 that we're about to hit next is nasty. We got J. Cole, Kanye, Snoop Dogg, Nas, Jay-Z, Tupac, Kendrick, and Ludacris. This is nasty in the Elite 8. Oh my God. All right, let's get into it. So I'm going to pick.
Oh, now you want to jump around.
I mean, because at this point, like it's like we got to get a breather at some point. I mean, oh God,
I don't know where you're gonna get a breath of fresh air. You better stick in that right corner, the top right corner.
Yeah. That's it. That's the only breath of fresh air that we got. It's Ludacris versus Kendrick Lamar.
So look, now I know I picked T.I. last time. And I fuck with the homie Kendrick, like I do. But between the two, I gotta go with Luda. You know what I mean? Because shit, that's still my dog. So I'm gonna let y'all swag this one out.
They just heard me when he walked away to go get his vital. They just heard me say that I feel that Kendrick is hella overrated.
The fuck?
I have never enjoyed Kendrick's music.
Hey, yo, DJ, run that back. Said he missed something.
I'll listen to it. I'll tolerate it. I have just never.
Damn, he said he just tolerated K-Dot. Damn.
He don't do it for me. He just don't.
You felt like we was being disrespectful to Lupe?
The funny part is that I was fully prepared for y'all to send Kendrick to the Final Four. I was fully prepared for it because I know that I'm super in the minority with my opinion on K-Dot. I know that I'm super in the minority. I've accepted that. That's who I am. This is a wild upset, and this is why seeding and brackets matter, because as great as Ludacris is, you could not have told me that he would have made it to the Final Four. There's no way I thought he would make it to the Final Four. But Ludacris is in the Final Four for best rapper ever. That is
fucking Cinderella.
St. Peter's Ludacris.
Kendrick just got peacock.
Go ahead and give him his eulogy. Go ahead and give him his eulogy.
Nah, move on, bro. I can't believe this shit.
All right, I'm gonna save this one for the end because that's just gonna be. Let's go to
Nas.
Let's go to Snoop and Nas.
Nas. It's unanimous for me. I ain't got to debate it. Every album in Nas' catalog is better than every album in Snoop's catalog. Illmatic is better than Doggy Style, and then we can keep going on from there and there. Snoop impact is a little bit bigger because he crossed over outside of hip hop, but when it comes to hip hop, Nas is the more influenceable person. He's more influenceable, and in today's era, Snoop Dogg hasn't put out anything worth trying to listen to or replay listening to, and Nas has given you 3 albums in 2 years and they all was good, and he did it with a producer from this generation in Hit Boy, and he rapped the best on Hit Boy beats than anybody else who used Hit Boy beats, including Big Sean, who uses Hit Boy majority of his career. Nas.
Bro said he had nothing to debate and then laid out a whole ass thesis.
No, I laid out a whole sequence on why there's nothing to debate on Snoop Dogg's side. Every Nas album is better than every Snoop Dogg album.
Go ahead, Fred. What you got?
I don't disagree, unfortunately. I gotta say, Snoop, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's my dog. But one thing about Snoop, you know what I'm saying? I loved how he was able to stay relevant and be impactful.
True.
But when you really look at what Snoop do, when you really listen to his music, you talking about an acquired taste? Snoop is an acquired taste. Like, all the way around the board. You watch him in TV shows, you be just trying to figure out how the fuck did you fit in with this scenario? Like, who thought this was going to be, you know what I'm saying, a hit? Like, he's just, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you love to see black folks make it, you know what I'm saying? And for him to just keep doing it, it's just a beautiful thing. But I can't really say, like, you know, I go searching for it, or I'm like, I gotta have, like, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with Snoop. Like, I will listen to some Snoop, you know what I'm saying? But it's acquired taste. Every blue moon, I just gotta be in the mood. You know what I mean? Just to, man, I want that whole different, because he brought a whole different type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? And then he went Rastafarian, and he came back, and you know what I mean? Like, he was lying Snoop, like it's all just to stay relevant for him to make money. And I'm not mad at him. I will support him any way I can, but I'm not gonna pick him over Nas as, you know what I'm saying, a better rapper. There's no way I could do that.
There's nothing I can add to that. Y'all got it. Absolutely no disrespect to Snoop, but Nas is unanimous. Let me go ahead and get this Band-Aid ripped off real quick. J. Cole versus Kanye. Y'all know for me it's Kanye.
I'm going Cold World, so there is no debate for me. Like,
ain't no disrespect.
Listen, like he said, you know what I'm saying, the Prince.
I don't think you can fairly put J. Cole's catalog next to Kanye's catalog and truthfully pick J. Cole.
The consistency of J. Cole is amazing. But this is where he finally ran into somebody who impact is just too much for him. It's just too much. J. Cole was influenced by that nigga. Like, it's just too, like, to look at a nigga and be like, I want to be like Kanye. To be like, yo, I work with Kanye. It's like the impact. It's like when your idol become your teammate. Like, they're on the same record label.
Yeah, but I believe he surpassed at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, old Kanye is, and see, that's the thing about eras. That's the other thing that makes it hard with the era that some people come up in and who they come up with. True. Because I think sometimes the supporting cast kind of help make you who you are as well. Because Kanye's a great producer. You know what I'm saying? I won't take that from him. Now, Cole's a badass producer too. And I can see where he, you know what I'm saying, wanted to be like Kanye. But if we're talking about rappers and lyricists, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, Kanye got Cole. I
think Cole is a better rapper.
You know, so, you know, when you say impact, you know, I feel like Kanye, his impact came more from the supporting people around him.
That is true, but if we go college dropout, late registration, and graduations, that's like a 3 albums. It's not even a handful of rappers who can tell you their first 3 albums are like, for far as rapping, everything. Like the fact that he has a 3 album concept, like this concept spans over 3 albums. Like, I'm rapping a storyline for 3 albums. That's 6 years of me giving you one storyline and you never got bored. So I went from college dropout to late registration to graduation and made these shits tie into each other like a movie.
Yes.
It's like, nope, not even the great Jay-Z got one of those.
R. Kelly did it first with Trapped in the Closet. He did 24 fucking chapters. Shit. I mean, the concept was stolen. Listen to the concept is stolen.
Also, you're wrong, because Trapped in the Closet dropped in 2004 after College Dropout. So
that's true.
R. Kelly didn't do it first. Actually,
I'm gonna give it to Kanye, man. I gotta give it to Kanye.
Listen, J. Cole was.
It was like fantastic. 2003 going into 4. Like,
nah, College Dropout, college. Yeah, you funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you though. A disclaimer. I don't know if I told you this on the last episode. My favorite thing from R. Kelly is Trapped in the Closet.
I love that.
That's my favorite from him. Like, I'll be bumping that shit at work. Like, That's my shit.
All right.
Look.
This is the main event
Basically.
of the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
This is worthy of being the absolute finals, WrestleMania.
Yeah, this is worthy of the last two.
Most stupendous. This is crazy that this is the Elite Eight, but it's how it worked out. Tupac versus Jay-Z.
I'm going with Jay-Z.
You said that fast.
Ain't no mystery. I'm going with Jay-Z. I don't know if we had 13 or 14 albums. I mean, hell, he did more sales than, you know what I'm saying, fucking Rolling Stones and fucking Beatles and shit. I mean, the guy is, I mean, he is hip-hop at this point, unfortunately. His impact, you can't say impact, on or off the scene, businessman, entrepreneur. The only thing you could say he went into acting, but that bootleg shit him and Dame Dash and them did should not have ever been shot on anybody camera. But that was about the only thing bad that you got from Jay-Z. Like, other than that,
we talked about the music though.
I'm talking about the music. Bruh, I'm
gonna have to say this. I used to debate this. I'm friends with a Tupac. He's a Tupac throater. Like, he love this nigga, man. When that nigga told me, I said, yo, who the greatest rapper ever? That nigga said, Hov. Hey, the way you lick Pac balls, I would have thought it was, he said, nah, Pac my favorite rapper. That nigga ain't better than Jay-Z, nigga. And I'm telling you, when I mean he a Tupac fan, he argue with niggas that Pac better than everybody but that nigga. Hov, son. And my favorite rap album of all times is All Eyes on Me. Hov.
That is a unanimous decision. I'm with Jay-Z too.
Yo, move Jay-Z again.
For our listeners, Final Four. We got Kanye.
Yeah, start right there.
Jay-Z and Ludacris.
Start right there. No, go back to the start on the left side.
We can do it on the right side.
Start on the left. Yo, who want to start on the left side? You got to do it. 3 people in here.
Too bad we ain't got Facebook Live. We need an audience for this shit.
It's 3 of us. Who want to start on the left?
That's the main event. That's the main event.
Fred, where you want to go, to the left or the right?
We doing Jay-Z versus Ludacris.
We're not going to do the easy side. Let's do the hard side. Since you think that's the hard
side. You might as well save it. You know what I mean? Because
say the best for last.
Listen.
First of all, all 3 of us know what this main event will be.
I'm gonna put y'all like
gonna be.
At this point, yes, we do. So, somebody might be in denial, but shit,
we know
rap, buddy.
I know what's gonna happen.
I've already, so
come on. So, Jay-Z versus Luda.
Jay-Z. It ain't no mystery. Luda ain't got enough to even.
But here's the fun fact, though. Out of all these niggas on this list that's alive, Luda Jay-Z favorite rapper.
I believe it.
That's crazy. Like, Jay-Z love Luda.
Luda is probably better, but
he love Busta Rhymes too.
What? Hey, what you just say? You say Luda better than who?
Luda's probably better than Jay-Z.
Say that again?
Hey, listen.
Look, I ain't hear you. Say that again?
Ludacris is probably a better rapper than Jay-Z.
Is you putting this on social media? This part right here. I need this one. Like, you know how you wanted that other one? I need that part right there. I need that.
You ever heard Lyrical Exercise?
Is probably a better rapper than Jay-Z.
You ever heard?
What's the impact?
You ever heard Imaginary Players?
The impact.
No. I want to name rap songs. How we gonna name rap? You don't put me in my bag.
Did Steph choke slam your ass before you start recording?
All right.
Yo, you know what it sounded like when you said that? It sounded like when niggas believed Steph Curry was better than LeBron. That's what that sounded like. Like, yo, he's good, but he's better than LeBron. It's like, nigga, he was never better. He was never better. He's great, but he was never better, nigga.
You want to know something true? You want to know something since we there? Steph Curry.
You know what? Let's move on.
You said
Let's
Steph
move on.
Curry. What?
Steph
Better
is
than
better.
LeBron.
LeBron is bigger and stronger.
Let's move on.
Steph just
Just
got
move-
more rings because he got a fucking dream team that he
No,
played with. That's
LeBron
it.
got more rings now. LeBron got more rings. LeBron bigger and stronger. All right. Kanye West versus Nas. Come on. Come on.
No. I'm gonna make this easy for you.
I'm not gonna let Nas down like J. Cole did.
No, how easy I'm gonna make this. Whenever you get the chance, go to Drink Champs and go to Kanye's episode. And they're gonna ask that nigga Quick Time or Slime, Jay-Z or Nas. He said, I'm only picking Jay-Z because Jay-Z can rap fast. Nas is my favorite rapper. I grew up wanting to be Nas. Who didn't want to be Nas? Nas. Your boy worship the ground that nigga walk on.
My favorite song
He out of here.
by Kanye. My favorite album by Kanye is Late Registration.
Mhm.
I'm unpopular in that regard. And me and you connected on that because you was the only other person I've known that actually says Late Registration is his best. It's his best work. Most people will say College Dropout
It's not.
or Graduation.
It's Late Registration.
But Late Registration is his best work. And my favorite song on Late Registration is We Major, Kanye featuring Nas.
One of my favorite Nas songs is Letter to the King with Kanye West.
So
and Still Dreaming with Kanye West. Those are my two favorite Nas songs.
As far as I am concerned, Kanye West is the greatest of all time, but I'm not about to fight this battle.
Nigga, moving on.
And I know that Fred is probably not even giving it any real thought. He just being petty.
No, I'm really giving it.
Nas.
Here
like
we go.
I told you, when I seen
bought more Nas albums than I bought Kanye West albums.
When I seen they was on the opposite side, I knew they was gonna be the last two.
I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
No, the whole time I was doing it, I'm looking. I'm like, yo, where Nas and Jay at? And Nas go, Jay on the other side. They gonna meet up.
If you're listening, the final matchup is Ether
versus the Takeover.
It's Jay-Z versus Nas for the greatest rapper ever.
And it's arguably to the masses one of the greatest rap battles ever. Like these niggas are like the pillars of hip hop. Like if Nas and Jay would have died after Biggie and Pac, rap would be so fucked up. Like without these, like rap would be so fucked up if these two didn't stay, bro.
Most definitely.
But I'm gonna let y'all go first.
I go first.
I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
You go ahead. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm picking. We know
I'm going
who
last.
we picking.
I'm going last. No, I'm going last.
Truthfully, it's really gonna end up. It's gonna end up with Bradley anyway, in my opinion. So it should probably be me and you that go because I'm going with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like I get, you know what I'm saying. Nas drop Ether. And you know what I'm saying, flame Jay-Z ass up. But after that, it wasn't enough to keep him his longevity, you know what I'm saying, as consistent, you know what I'm saying, as Jay-Z. There's nobody more consistent in the game than Jay-Z.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the consistency, Jay-Z has gave you an album damn near every single year up until 2011, 12, 13, 12, somewhere like that. Mm-hmm. I want to say. So that's a long time. He retired and came back. And then the last point I'm going to make, you know what I'm saying, until I got to make any more points. He's the only person that I've seen publicly take the title of the greatest rapper alive and was not challenged in any way, form, or fashion. There was no outlash. There was no cry. Nobody. It was even to the point that the young buck came out and said, I'm the greatest rapper alive since the greatest rapper retired. To acknowledge that what he said was indeed the fact of what it was. and then he still never retired. So he Jordan the game without an exit. You may have the throne.
All right. At the tender ages of 16, Jay-Z himself has stated on the Blueprint 3, to me, Jay-Z's worst album. I had Illmatic on bootleg. Shit was so ahead. Thought we was all dead. It's a grown-ass man stating that a 16-year-old made that nigga think the end of hip-hop was near in 1993. Right? That's one. The man has survived. Because since we want to talk about chinks in the armor, Nas and Biggie were beefing. He survived that. The only nigga, it's different when you throw rocks. It's different when you swing. The only nigga to punch Hove in his mouth and knock him the fuck down. He won by decision, of course, because it wasn't a knockout. He won by decision. Wayne couldn't chink the armor. Jada couldn't chink the armor. Cam couldn't chink the armor. All these other niggas that come for his random street cred couldn't chink the armor. Nas chinked the armor so much, Jay-Z is on physical record. There is video of him admitting defeat and telling you how Ether hurt him. Like, yeah, that nigga got me. That's 2. 3, the route Jay-Z took to get to where he is, you might want to call it business. You might want to call it whatever you want to call it. But Jay wasn't true to himself musically to get where he at. He took a lot of corners to get to where he was. So like people go, yo, Jay's the big executive mind. This goes to his impact in music. Dame Dash is Kanye West. He signed Rihanna to Def Jam, left Def Jam, and then stole her back. He signed Cole. So I give him J. Cole and I give him Rihanna. Kanye wasn't his invention. Beanie Siegel wasn't his invention. Myth Bleak was his invention. All that Philly shit was Dame Dash. So the Rockefeller crew, the niggas he put in the crew flopped. The niggas Dame put in the group, Cam, Kanye, and Beanie Siegel. But he gets credit for being the mastermind behind Rockefeller. Nah, you was the front man. And you and Dame split up because you didn't like how Dame got credit for being one of the dudes and he don't rap. I understand that. I respect it. Longevity, I make them equal. I can't knock Nas. His mother was dying. I can't knock a nigga for taking a break because his mom's passing away. So Hove consistently straight through. That is true. But then here's the part. For them years we miss Nas, we getting all that back right now. So it's like the longevity is where that gap that he took from us from 90, it wasn't even a long gap. It was like a 2-year break. He gave us that back with 3 phenomenal albums at the age of 47. Well, 48, 49, however fucking old he is. I know they 50. At the age he is today, I wouldn't even be surprised if Jay-Z got on Pusha T record because it's like, man, I ain't about to let this Nas ain't about to be the only nigga still doing it, bro. I could go too, nigga. Don't forget Hov still got it. I wouldn't even be surprised on that. That's another one. Another fantastic argument I have as well. When you speak on being true to yourself and the authenticness in your music, no matter what era of hip hop it is, Nas is New York and New York only. He don't jump on no South shit. He don't jump on no West Coast shit. He don't do none of that. You're going to get Queens when I rap. Jay-Z tries to jump on. Jay-Z does Drake better than Drake. And people like to say, that's because he's versatile. That's not versatile. That's just having the ear for I'm about to jump and do that. You don't really want to do that. You just want that money. Now, Nas ain't going to do that. Snap music was popular. Nas wasn't giving you snap music. Jay wasn't either, but Jay damn sure get on the Monica track. Let me get on that real quick. Let me drop a little something. Let me sprinkle a little something on there. Nas is like, nah, that's not my forte. That's not my calendar. That's not how we do things over here. And pure rapping ability, I feel like Nas can do more Jay than Jay can do Nas. And that just comes from Jay just not giving a fuck about history. Because niggas like to fool you with the whole black-owned businesses and do your own thing, da-da-da-da-da. Yo, Nas was schooling us on dropping knowledge on owning our shit and being true black people in 1996, 95. Jay just became a conscious rapper now. So even his rap style, I have to accommodate that he's doing what Nas did decades ago on 444. Nas been did that shit. Nas been did that. Never changing all that shit. Life's a Bitches, 1993. One Love, Jay-Z's It Was All Good just a week ago. Nas had the records that we praise Hov for. Nas did them already. New York State of Mind, where I'm from. People forget that Illmatic came out first. Them 9 songs have been redone by hip hop since 1993. Niggas have been redoing songs off fucking Illmatic and just rephrasing them, rewording them, and rechanging them. Nas was the first nigga to write the letter from prison and do the song for the niggas in jail. Everybody got one of those. Everybody. Meek Mill built his career off One Love. Everybody got one of those. If I Ruled the World, everybody got one of those. Everybody. Black Girl Lost. Everybody got one of those. But the originator who did it first is the nigga Nas. And to still be here in 2022 and drop an album out rapping niggas who we think, mind you, J. Cole album came out last year with both of Nas albums. And Nas out rapped him on both of them albums compared to his album. He came out against your boy Cole. So this would have been, before this round, it would have been Cole versus Nas. And Nas gave you 2 albums that was better rapping than Cole's. That's my cases on you, bro.
It was better rapping, but did he outsell him?
Well, he ain't outselling them because the popularity of J. Cole is not going to let him outsell him.
Thank you, and that's my next case in point.
Because
but Jay will drop something right now, no advertisement, no feature, not even gonna tell you that he even got something in the works. And I'm telling you right now, if he drops something tonight at midnight, that bitch gonna be platinum at 8 a.m. when you open your eyes.
I don't know. We could argue that he can't outsell Kanye right now.
He can't outsell Kanye right now?
Right now. If Jay and Kanye drop same day, Kanye got outsell him right now. I'm talking about this right now, Hov.
Right now, Hov will outsell Kanye. Publicity, bullshit stunts, for PR and media that Kanye do will definitely help him outsell Jay. Now, I mean, if he go and hop in the bushes and follow Kim again and come back from leaving her alone, he will outsell her. If he goes and buys out the next Mercedes-Benz dome to, drop a mediocre album, he will outsell it. You know what I mean? But it's the stunts that's selling it.
It's on you, bro. Who you picking?
I feel like I'm a judge and I've just listened to closing arguments from the defense and the prosecution. Or I guess 2 defense attorneys defending their clients in some sort of civil case. Y'all know how I feel. I've been saying since we did the first episode, I think Kanye's the greatest. I would pick Kanye over both of these guys. But I think when you get to this level, it's really just a matter of taste at this point. Our final 4 is great. The fact that Ludacris snuck in here is crazy, but at the same time, it's like he is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we down to Nas and Jay-Z. And I remember being 10, I think, maybe even younger than that, hearing Lauryn Hill singing that hook. If I ruled the world. Not even knowing that was a sample. And that's crazy. I remember being in the 7th grade, listening to Hard Knock Life. I remember watching the video Hate Me Now with Nas and Puff or P. Diddy or Sean, whatever his name was at that time. He changed his name more than the rest of us changed their companies. These 2 have been around for so long and have been so impactful that is crazy. And when I look at this list of 64, I would probably, if you say one-on-one bar for bar, I would take Twista over Jay-Z. And Twista got knocked out in the round of 32.
You be killing me with this shit.
I'm just saying, like, I would take Common over Jay-Z. Y'all know I'm taking Kanye West over Jay-Z. And honestly, bar for bar, I'm taking Nas over Jay-Z. But for total impact,
fucking put me up here to disrespect me. That's what you're doing. Put me on this pod to hurt my heart, man.
I think the greatest rapper of all time, based off these options.
Kanye should have lost first round. Who he went up against again?
It's Jay-Z.
I should have picked Rakim.
Based on these, I should have picked Rakim.
After he dogged you.
Should have picked fucking Rakim. Thinking of a master plan that nigga ever fucking rap.
Thinking of a master plan.
Disrespect, man.
Listen, we all got hurt. He got hurt when J. Cole got eliminated. I got hurt when Kanye
And this
got
is
eliminated.
a different kind of hurt. J. Cole ain't his favorite rapper ever. He don't think J. Cole the GOAT. Nigga, I think Nas is the GOAT and he my favorite rapper ever, nigga.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I did have a little ace in the hole because Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Cole is also my favorite rapper, but that's kind of like Jay-Z should have retired by now, kind of how AI did, you know what I mean? And I'd be cool with just rocking with Cole, but I mean, Jay-Z dropped something, I'm definitely finna go, you know what I'm saying, run that mug up, you know what I mean, play it till it's going out of style, just like I do Cole, but I think they both are phenomenal rappers, and I feel Jay-Z when he said, right now, it's a nigga out there watching cartoons, eating a bowl of Apple Jacks, and in between eating the Apple Jacks, he writing some shit, and he gonna take my spot. And that was Cole. So
there it is, folks. Jay-Z wins.
Why you look like Beanie Siegel over there? He pissed.
He do. He look like he's thinking of a master plan. Go shoot your ass.
I got nothing to say to y'all, man. That was a pleasure y'all having me up here to disrespect me. I mean, from at least my nigga Nas made it to number 2. That let me know where he at in the world of hip hop.
Hey, Nas still a great artist.
He is the greatest
MC. Ooh. You see what's in the winner circle now.
You heard what Nas, the first Nas Magic album is. I'm 21 years past the 27 club. And then he went on to give you some flawless rapping after that.
So go ahead and tell the folks again where they can find you, where they can listen to you, and
you can listen to me on everything but Tidal. I don't know why Tidal be on some bullshit. But you can listen to me wherever you get your podcasts. It's I Don't Care What You Think podcast. Anywhere and everywhere, YouTube, Spotify, wherever. We do video on Spotify. We do video on YouTube, but we audio everywhere else. I Don't Care What You Think podcast. The social is Bryant3422 on Twitter. IDCWYT _podcast on Instagram, on Twitter's IDCWYT _P and everything else. And I want to plug my gaming channel. I Don't Care What You Think Gaming. That's on Twitch and that's on YouTube as well. And shout out to my boy Ray Spitter.
I was about to say
RVYSPITTA, Ray Spitter on all platforms. And he's also a rapper too, so get his tape before 354, I believe 351. Before 351. That's on all platforms as well. Want to thank y'all for having me up here. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, we appreciate you rocking with us twice.
No problem. Oh, and y'all can catch part 1 of this on my channel this week. And whenever they get y'all part 2, But I know they gave y'all part 1 last week, and I wanted to give it a week before I give y'all part 1. If y'all want to, I mean, I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all now 2 places y'all can find me.
And we all over. At some point, we're going to make our way over to I Don't Care What You Think.
Oh, yeah, because I need to highlight you about WrestleMania, too. So, yeah, you want to come over here. You know what? And then the next time y'all come to me, I got a bracket for y'all asses, man. I got a bracket for y'all. It might not be 64, depending on what I do. It's going to probably be like 32.
That's cool.
But I'm going to need y'all because I'm going to need y'all to set that up. I don't know how to do that shit.
I got you.
All right. Yeah, I want to thank y'all for having me, man.
Hey, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you coming through. Y'all know where to find me and Fred. Everything is in the show notes. Remember, love is a verb. We like what we do. Leave us that 5-star rating. Leave us a review. Share us out on your socials. Tell a friend about us. Tell a bunch of friends about us. Let us know what y'all think. Use the hashtag what's happening. And tell us, did we get it right with Jay-Z?
No, they got it wrong. But I got to go. Good night.
Peace.